Rotary was on the ground before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm as first responders delivering water, food, and supplies. The next step in the Rotary relief effort was the rebuilding phase to enable people to move back to their damaged homes.
It's day 26 after Hurricane Dorian. We're in the East End now assessing the damage. There's houses like this, you can see the power of Dorian, and obviously there's not much we can do with a house like this. This is a house that just needs to be bulldozed away, but there's other houses there that people are cleaning. They're taking the sheetrock down, and with the generous donations that we've received so far, we're going to be able to drop building materials out to them. We're out in Gambier Point. We just helped the homeowner here with a new roof and peel and stick. He just told me his story. If you look around here, what he told me was Monday night when Hurricane Dorian hit, he saw water coming from the outside, and when he was smart enough, he put these life vests on his sister and his niece, and they were in this floating kayak, and the water came up. It was almost 8 feet. It started to go up, and they were just looking at the manhole, praying that the water wouldn't go higher. Luckily, it didn't. Everybody survived, and now this is what he's left with. And so Rotary is going to help him rebuild this house, put sheetrock in here. We've already helped with the roof, and I'm so thankful for the donors for allowing us to help the community of Gambier and Grand Bahama Island.
For hurricane victims who lost their homes, Rotary worked with disaster aid, and Rotary teams erected 60 tents to serve as temporary housing for those that wanted to move out of the shelters and return home.
We're out in High Rock, and we're here with the tent team, Kath and Sarah. Tell us about how many tents you put up. I know you guys have been working so hard.
We've put up 55 tents, not Sarah and I, but the teams that we've had working with us.
Over 115 days, disaster aid and Rotary donated this tent, and Paul has maintained this tent. As you can see, it's in good shape. And Paul, what you told me just now, you had no other choice?
I had no other choice, but I had no other place to go.
My goodness, you're doing so well with that.
If you get something to be in, you got to take care of it.
Yes, Paul. So we're back here again. We told you we were not going to forget you down in Rocky Creek. We're going to do our best to keep in touch and to help you wherever we could.
In order to help homeowners replace sheetrock and eliminate serious health threats of black mold, Rotary created the Mold Busting Team. This team consisted of non-government organizations, Global Medic from Canada, SBP, Town and Country, Rotary, and Team Sea Grape. Team Sea Grape is a group of young men who were given employment, and their distinctive orange shirts could be seen in hard-hit flood communities, muck and gutting.
We're out here in Hudson Estates. It's almost 5 months since Hurricane Dorian hit, and these orange shirts, you know what group this is?
Team Sea Grape.
And Team Sea Grape, show me. Where's Dave? You show me inside real quick. Let's go. It's great. Well, this house is going to be ready soon for mold remediation. Tomorrow? That's great. Thanks. Team Sea Grape, thanks, guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, man, for allowing us the opportunity.
Professional mold remediation teams treated homes using SBP protocol to make the homes mold safe. Rotary contractors did the professional takeoffs to determine quantity of building materials and, using local building suppliers, brought materials directly to the affected homes. Rotary was the first group to bring in much-needed building materials in an efficient method right to the residents' homes so they could quickly begin rebuilding to restore their quality of life. Rotary began in hard-hit areas like Hawksbill, Hudson Estates, Regency Park, Pioneers Loop, and throughout the island. In the hard-hit eastern part of Grand Bahama Island, the devastation was so severe that entire roofs had to be built from scratch, and Rotary was there to supply building supplies and contractors to restore roofs. Rotary has been a constant positive, uplifting, organized force in the Grand Bahama rebuilding effort from east to west, assisting hundreds of homes with roofs and interior sheetrock, mattresses, and 5 months after the storm, Rotary continues its efforts.
I want to thank the Rotary for helping us with the sheetrock, the hard coat, and putting my roof on. And to see how Pelican Point was devastated about it, God bless the Rotary. We thank them for everything they are doing for the East, especially for East Grand Bahama. We appreciate it very much. And especially Mr. Jamie, who is in there to make sure everything is done and done in the right way and proper way. We want to thank you.
Well, listen, we're really happy to help.
And it's a happy day, a couple days before Christmas, and the people in Hudson and the States, and you guys have worked so hard to get them the materials just in time for Christmas. Yeah.
This is truly an exciting day. I mean, the people in Hudson, they're so excited. When we made those phone calls and we told them that the materials will be ready, and they said we'll be there, no problem. And so we're looking forward to making sure that they get all the materials they need to get their homes ready for the holidays. So thank you to Rotary and to Darren and all of the hard work.
No, to our great AG, Liz.
Yes.